Good morning. Welcome back to another video, week 2. We are out here making it happen today. So, Sunny has been waking up like a million times in the night, every single night, and I have been so tired, but we are still gonna make it happen. I always wear my Garmin watch, and like I usually get, honestly, like between 88 and 92 sleep score, even with him waking up. But lately I've been getting like 39, 40 for like my body battery and sleep score, but I still got stuff to do. So this morning we are getting ready to work out. I had been waking up early and getting my workout done like right away, but he was up like 4 times last night and I was like, I'm gonna sleep in a little bit. So I slept until like 7:45. Feeling good now, feeling like legit. So Sunny and I just had breakfast. I'll insert what we had. So I figured I would show you my breakfast this morning. I have some hard-boiled eggs. Sunny is already on his high chair eating his hard-boiled eggs, and he is like loving it. I just keep hearing him say, He's loving his hard-boiled eggs. I just put a little, oh, can't even see. I just put a little pink salt. I made these yesterday, and I've put them in the fridge. And then for my oats, I always get questions about how I make my oats. These are the oats from Costco. They're like the, what is it? You know, the ones that are not sprayed with anything, like the healthy ones. And then I do a tablespoon of chia seeds and I top it with some berries. I have some frozen raspberries and blueberries on top. So I like oats. They digest well for me. Chia seeds are really great for getting some fiber. The berries are really great for fiber. So this kind of gives me everything I need. Oh, I do also do a scoop of this. It's like PB Fit. So it's called Naked Peanut Butter. I got this on Amazon. This just gives me some protein, a little extra protein. It tastes just like peanut butter. It's 8 grams of protein. So yeah, this is about 20 grams. I would love if this had more, but this just tastes really good to me. It's still easy for me to hit my macros, and it gives me 20 grams. And the main thing is this sets me off on the right track with fiber, which is what I have the hardest time hitting. So the berries, the chia, and the oats are really great for the fiber. And then I do egg whites a lot, but my iron is starting to get low again, and I eat so much meat, and it's frustrating. So that's a whole long story, right? But I'm trying to eat some egg yolks, so I have regular eggs. I got ready, and I was gonna go to the grocery store, but I'm like, you know what? Why don't I go on the treadmill, order Instacart, get my workout done, and get 2 things done at once? So that's what we're gonna do. Michael cleaned out the fridge this morning a little bit, but I still have to clean it out even more. Like, look at that. Okay, so I think we're gonna clean out the fridge and clean out the pantry and get them like really organized today. We're gonna do back and biceps. We're gonna get our 10K steps in. I also wanna get some vitamin D. I wanna go outside a little bit. We're gonna pick up. Michael is upstairs right now. He does an amazing job at helping me get all the laundry done. So we're getting all the laundry done in the house today. So that's the plan. Kids have sports tonight, so we're trying to get everything done. I think I'm gonna make either chicken parm with spaghetti or meatballs and spaghetti. And Michael has requested chicken parm. My kids love chicken parm, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen the like famous recipe on TikTok, the Rita's chicken cutlets. It's this mom, and her name's Rita, and she like is like a chef, you know. And she has this recipe for chicken cutlets that's like super viral. I became obsessed with this, and I was making it like every other night for like a few weeks in a row. And then my family was like, okay, we've had enough chicken cutlets. So it's probably been like a month now since I've made it. So I think we're good. I think I could make them again, but I'll show you how to do it. It's really easy, but it's just so delicious. Like, there's one thing my kids will always eat. It's like either like a plain grilled chicken or a chicken cutlet or like a chicken parm type thing. I don't know why. And lately they have been so picky this week. So I made some chicken. Let me go ahead and get my water started. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna get my water started. I made some chicken the other day, and I made it in the crock pot, and it was like a buffalo ranch chicken with like ranch seasoning, buffalo sauce, and like a can of pepperoncinis. And they hated it. They like went running. Like Julian literally gagged and went running from it. And my kids are usually not picky like that. And so they didn't eat that dinner. And then I was like, I'm gonna repurpose this chicken because I made so much of it. And I thought I was gonna repurpose it, and I made like a chicken pot pie, like chicken and dumplings thing. And they were like, yay, this sounds amazing. Like they were so excited. And then they were like, this is it? No. They would barely eat it. And so 2 nights of them not eating dinner, I was like, okay, we're gonna switch this up. So last night I made a foolproof thing that they always eat, which is salmon and rice bowls. And even Sunny chowed it. He ate so much salmon. Here he comes. He was in his little playroom. I'll show you. I have completely redone their little playroom, and it looks really cute. Julian, as you know, is going to turn 8 this year, and so he's not super into the playroom like situation. He's really into reading, like reading, drawing, writing. That's kind of what he likes to do. But he still will play. But the playroom is mainly for Sunny and Rocco. Rocco really loves to play. Still, he's gonna turn 5 this year. That's Sunny right there. There he is. Okay. In my water, I have my hydro jug. This is creatine. You know, creatine is really great for muscle endurance and recovery, but I mainly take it for the cognitive benefits and for brain fog, especially postpartum. While nursing and everything, it has been fantastic. I really notice a difference in my brain fog and my energy and stuff. It doesn't have caffeine or anything. And then some electrolytes. This is just the Redmond Relight and the watermelon lime. So I will down this during my workout. I was going to show you something. Sunny's down here playing with a cup because I've been organizing our drawers. So here is our Tupperware drawer. And I completely organized this, our cutting boards, our Tupperware. If you saw it in the last video, it was horrible. Oh, he's shutting it for me. And this is the kids drawer. And so I organized this too. Can you help me? You gonna stand up? So I put all their cups and everything in here. This was just like a jumbled mess, but there's a couple cups that I could not find the lid for, so I was gonna throw them away or buy a lid, and that's what he's playing with. We took down all the Christmas decor, but I figured I would show you how I have the playroom set up. So this originally was our dining room, and it will become our dining room again once they no longer want, you know, a playroom. But for the next few years, I'm just planning on I was like having this conversation the other day, and it's like, I'm just gonna use my house the way that I need to use it functionally, because if we ever have people over, it's family or people like, you know, a play day thing. So it's like, it's meant for the kids, it's meant for family. So we don't ever have anything, we don't ever have anyone over where I would feel like I need to have this be like, I mean, I try to make it look nice, but you know what I mean. So I bought these little cubbies from Ikea, and one of them did not come, but I'll explain it to you and I'll show it to you. So we moved the dining table and chairs out of here when I was pregnant with Sunny, because I knew this would become the playroom. And then just recently we swapped the light out, because like when you have a dining room, the light comes like really low. And so, you know, that we moved the table out, people were hitting their heads. So we swapped the light out. And he was just in here playing, so he's still over there with that cup. Let me show you. So here's what it looks like. It's obviously been played in this morning. He was just playing here. But as you can tell, so here was the old dining room. This is the new light. I just got this off Wayfair. I think it was like 80 bucks. Just something very simple. Michael hung it up just so no one would hit their head, but so that we'd still have light. And hopefully you can tell the colors that I'm going with in here. I pulled from the photo that was already there. So we're doing like blue, green, yellow, and tan. Couch we have had for a few years now. It's from PB Teen. I will link it. And then the pillows are just kind of like a random collection of things that I already have, but they kind of matched. And then the rug, I will link that too. I believe that's from Wayfair. It's super soft and cozy. It doesn't shed or anything. It's a really nice rug actually for a playroom. And so then we got these shelves. I believe they're on sale for like $35. They're from Ikea. Michael put them together. It took him about 10 minutes for each shelf. It's not a big deal. Easy to put together. And then these bins I already had from Target. This is what they are. I will link them. These ones are a little bit different than these ones. These ones are, look at, they still have a tag. These are from Container Store, but these also fit. So these were just bins I already had. It's fine. If I want to buy more, I will. And I had it set up cute, but as you can tell, he's playing in here right now. So yeah, it's just a way for me to store and organize the toys without everything being shown. So I really like when things are in bins, but still very accessible for the kids. So previously I had them in bins and in a cubby like this, in this closet here, and they would never go in there and play. And so they have to have their toys out in order for them to use them. So they have to be able to see them. And he's loved this playroom. He was like finally doing some independent play. I'll show you kind of what we have in here. Dinosaurs in this one. Action figures in this one. This is baby stuff, like baby toys in that one. This is all cars. And this one is play food. And that's the little play kitchen thing they got for Christmas. And Sonny got that little lawnmower for Christmas. So I'm supposed to have one more, and it's a shorter unit. So it's just like the first row of cubbies, and it's 4, and it's like a bench, and it's gonna go right in the middle there. And then I ordered a thick cushion from Etsy, and it's like this color, yellow and white stripes. It's gonna be really cute and playful. And I ordered that from Etsy, and then I ordered the shelf, obviously from Ikea. It just did not come in yet. It was out of stock, so they refunded me. And then I saw that it was in stock, so I replaced the order. He's playing with these eggs. These are cool eggs. These are your brothers. Rocco loved these eggs when he was little. They're like the little shapes. And he's starting to love them. He's talking too. Can't open them one-handed. Here's one. Here you go. So yeah, and you can configure these obviously a bunch of different ways. So I did consider moving the couch kind of to face like this way, and then putting these things like under the art right here. It just didn't look right with the couch. Like the couch didn't look right. And then I also considered turning these against the wall here and then against the wall on the other side, like flipping them a little bit to face out. And that also just, I didn't love the way that looked either. I may try that one more time because obviously, like, you know, they kind of are in front of the curtains right now, but I don't care. I don't care. It was funny because someone messaged me on Instagram and they're like, nope, you can't. I showed this, like, nope, you can't actually have it like that because you can't have it in front of your window and in front of your curtains. It's like, yes, I can. This is the way that I want it, because the main thing for me and the main reason why I bought these is so that my kids will actually play with the toys they have. And so it's easily accessible and easy for them to put away on their own too. And that's exactly what it's been so far. So I feel like it's perfect. And like I said, in a few years when they outgrow it, it'll turn back into a dining room where everything's in storage. But I am really going to enjoy this phase right now instead of feeling like, oh, I don't want any clutter, I don't want any toys. Instead, really just appreciating this time when they're little and when they play with toys and like how sweet and fun it is, instead of wishing it away because it goes by so fast. Yeah, so we're gonna sit here and play. Hopefully he can play while I get my workout in. Let's do that. Okay, so I always get questions about these shoes. Actually, these are Asics. I don't know what they're called. Gel Hayano 14. They're incredible. I feel like they're cute. I think they're like trendy and cute. They are unbelievably comfortable. Like, I used to love Hoka's. I love these. They don't give you as much height as a Hoka, but for some reason, when I look back at videos of myself in Hoka's, I felt like it was like, they looked kind of nerdy on me. And I love Hoka's, and I loved them for years, and I still love them when I see them on other people. But on me, I was like, oof, that didn't look right. So anyways, I've been wearing these Asics and I love them. I feel like they're just so great because they're flat. So they're great for like leg day and working out. They're also great for walking. They're great for just like running around. I wear these to Disney every time we go. I love. So let me lower the camera a little bit and show you the outfit that we have today. These pants, this is probably not a good angle, but these pants are Athleta and they're like a little boot cut flare. They're so cute in a brown. The top is Viore, like a nice thick strap tank. And then underneath I have my favorite CRZ yoga bra in brown too. So today we have back and biceps. For workouts, I always do, he's excited. I always do the Madeline Moves program. I'm going to continue that program this year. So it's an app, and within the app, she has different programs. The main one that I would assume probably most people do, I get this question a lot, is the Weekly Moves program. So the other ones are all kind of like really specific to like if you need something specific. Example, pregnancy, postpartum, core, endurance, like if you're training for like a half or a full marathon, like that kind of thing. But the weekly moves is like the main program that I would assume, I don't know for sure, but I would assume that's the one that like everyone does. That's the one I do. That's the one that she does every single morning, and she like kind of breaks it down on stories on her Instagram every morning. So it's by Madeline Moves. It's called the Moves app. And that's the only workout program I do. So I did it pre-pregnancy, during, post, and now I'm back in the weekly moves. I've been back in there since like maybe 12 weeks postpartum. And I love it. So you can either do like, it's like a 5-day split, but I usually do 4 days. Wednesday is kind of like a cardio day, and so I usually skip that one. But today's Thursday, so we're gonna do it's like always the same split, which I like, and the moves, like it's a progressive overload program, so I like that. And there's like a home version, a gym version, there's always alternates, so if like you have like for example, now I have this little cable machine, so I can do like the gym version for some of the exercises, which is nice, so I will be incorporating that. Very cool. And with this tonal, like you can follow moves or you can just do your own moves. So that's what I'm going to do. Like basically, I think there's lat pull downs today, so I'm going to use the bar and I'll do that. The rest I'll use my dumbbells. That's going to be so cool. So let's work out. Hope you can see me because I'm filming on the back camera. It has been a few hours and the kids have practice in like an hour and a half, but I have to wash my hair and I'm not gonna have time later because I also have to cover my grays. So let's do it. It looks so bad right now. I'm so upset because like I told you earlier in this video, my iron is starting to get low. I'm not currently anemic, which is good, but it's low enough to where my hair is suffering. So not only do I have grays up the wazoo, but it's starting to thin here, here, and here. And Sunny will be 10 months old tomorrow. So postpartum hair loss is more like 3 to 6 months. And I had started to notice an improvement in that. And also it was just like postpartum shedding. I really wasn't having like noticeable hair thinning. It was just a lot of shedding. But now I'm definitely noticing thinning and like breakage, which is sad because my routine has actually not changed at all. And I was just so happy with my routine. So I got my blood work done and everything, and I have some steps in place that I'm gonna take to make sure that I start to get it back up. So I'm still nursing Sunny, but sorry, I'm like trying to go fast and do this all at once, and Michael's working downstairs and I gotta get back down. All the kids are home. I'm still nursing Sunny, but I started to wean from like nursing all day and all night to a little bit less when he started eating real food, right? Like that took away, he eats 3 meals a day, so that took away like 3 nursing sessions. And because of that, I have gotten my period back. It's not very regular yet, but I think that's kind of when my iron started to, what was this ratio again? I think it was 2 to 1. I'm using the Wella Color Charm in level 3 and just on my grays. I think I got this at Ulta. Wella is like a good brand. You could also just use a gloss, but I don't have any. This is just what I have. And I'm gonna do this fast. And then this is just like a little kit that comes with the bowl and the brush. So it's the Color Charm in 3 and the 10 volume developer, because I just want to deposit. I don't want to lift. Just want to cover the grays. So we were at Disney last week, or over the weekend, I should say. And the lighting in the bathroom there is fantastic. So, which is, you would think good, but it's actually bad when you're looking in the mirror, because you're like, holy cow, what happened to me? I have aged 10 years. That's how it feels when you're there. Even Michael was like, whoa, this mirror, it's intense. Like, I think it's just because the lighting is so good. So this is just, I only get grays around my temples, but with each pregnancy, I get more and more grays. It's just like the stress on the body. And now that I'm 34, I turned 34 last week, I also don't necessarily feel like it's prematurely graying. It's like, it's probably about, at this point now, it's probably about 30 hairs. But my hair is obviously just so dark that it really shows up. Like, my mom has blonde hair, and then her grays are like white. And so they really, I personally think they just look like a highlight. You know, of course she doesn't think that, but okay. The main thing for me is just getting around my temples. Okay, that side's done. This would be better to do with gloves on. But I stopped going to the salon almost 2 years ago now. I just really stopped everything beauty treatment wise and started doing everything at home myself. The first thing that started was nails. And I mainly just really didn't enjoy going anymore. And like, my actual nails just felt so unhealthy. And I was like, I'm spending so much time and money for my real nails to be so unhealthy. And to be honest, it was the time. Like, I just did not enjoy my time there. And like, that's kind of the point, right? Like, I'm supposed to be taking like some time for myself and enjoying it, and it wasn't fun. So I stopped, and I don't regret it. And my nails are so much healthier now. I do polish them whenever I like feel like it or want to, and I always use the same polish. It's the Essie Gel Couture. It's so good. It lasts about, I would say, like 7 to 10 days on me. It's supposed to last up to 14 weeks, 14 days, not 14 weeks. I just do too much housework, too much cleaning with chemicals. Okay, just making sure every bit is covered, because this is where I really get it. And then, yeah, I do my hair at home. I do my eyebrows at home. I just started doing my own lash lifts at home as well. And then don't do eyelash extensions anymore, obviously. And then the only thing that I don't like go get massages or anything like that. I don't do Botox or filler or anything like that, obviously. Nursing. And then the only thing I do still is I go see Francesca, my esthetician. And for me, I basically like consider that a medical appointment, because it's like, she's like an acne specialist. She's fantastic. So that's the only thing I do. And I go see her about every 2 months. That's it. Okay, this is gonna sit for 30 minutes. Now we'll show you the result. What are we thinking? Can you see me? It took exactly an hour from start to finish. I'm losing so much hair. Okay, so here we go. I just dried it, put a little oil in it, I'm happy with the color. I always get a little bit on my hairline, but that's okay. I'd rather get those grays covered. See if my ends are just not even cut like an inch off. It's fine. I mean, it's still healthy. It's just not what it was. Water. Okay, so we are late to tennis. The boys are already there. Michael took them, but the big boys. I have to go now, so I'm gonna clean all of this hair off my floor, get Sunny in a new outfit, and then we're gonna go. If I'm being completely honest, I am like feeling a little blah about this vlog. I hope you guys are liking it, but you know, like some days you just have days where you're just not feeling like yourself or just like feeling in the best mood, but you still have to mom and you still have to work and do all the things, and that's kind of just how I feel today. Like I'm just kind of feeling defeated. I'm just kind of tired, but in an effort to maintain consistency, I'm not going to trash this vlog, even though that is something I would normally do. Yeah, but I mean, you get it. Some days you just have to do what you got to do, even if you're not in the best mood about it. I hope that you still enjoyed this vlog. What did we do? What did we do? We worked out, showed you my playroom, showed you some of my supplements. We colored our hair, we dried our hair. We made some yummy dinner, right? Yeah, so we're doing good, but oh my gosh, so much hair on the floor. And we just make it through and we do it. I don't remember if I talked about it in this vlog, but I did on Instagram today. Sunny has just not been sleeping very well lately, and oh my gosh, this hair. Oh my goodness. And he's just like crawling through it. Has not been sleeping very good lately, and I don't mind like waking up with him. Like that's not the issue. It's just the issue is my body is like getting tired, you know, and I don't have the time to really do anything about it. I probably need to go to bed earlier. That's what I'm gonna try to do today. I'm gonna try to go to bed earlier, and we'll feel better next week. And we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep pushing. I mean, that's a big thing for me is consistency, even when I don't feel like it. And in regards to work, in regards to movement, in regards to mom life, that I've gotta go get the kids, chase this baby, clean all this hair off this floor. Every time I wash it, there's like hair everywhere. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Oh, geez.